please go to the bathroom. So for about 4 minutes, we're just arguing back and forth, right? And then, and then I'm like, okay, can I go out? And then I go out, right? So as I go out the bathroom, I'm still feeling very uncomfortable because I'm not able to see what is actually going on. Okay, so I'm there in the bathroom, then I pee. And then I can hear them like, but busy, like outside. You understand? And for me, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So as I'm outside, I can see, okay, the car, there it is in the parking lot. And then I jump out the window. Then I walk to the car, right? So the window is literally like half my body size or my body height. So I'm texting my friend who's inside. I'm like, please find me at the car because this is what just happened and I don't understand what's going on. Hi, okay, fine. As I'm walking, I hear commotion behind me again. So I stop and then I looked. So I see, I'm a flashlight, go busy, it's Petizeli. And then one of them sees me and then he's busy screaming in Zulu, Boshwa, what? I'm like, Boshwa, you're escaping. Escaping what? You understand? I still don't get it. So, okay, he runs, he grabs me and then literally like slams me to the ground. As he slams me to the ground, I just felt a sharp pain going down my leg. And I knew, okay, something's going on with my leg. And then he's busy talking and I'm busy screaming like, what the fuck? And then he puts my hand like around my back, kind of like handcuff me. But then he positions it in a very weird way. I just heard 2 cracks and I just started screaming because the pain was so painful. And then now there's a lot of them. So I'm like, you guys, like you heard me. They drag me back. So they drag me back. Others are punching me, kicking me, slapping. One of them punched me in the mouth. That whole entire drama. Okay, back to that control room again. So as I'm there, now I see I'm bleeding. I see my hand, it's swelling. It's now getting red. I'm still confused. I'm asking them, what is happening? They handcuffing both my arms, my legs, like my feet, like go busy. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? They are angry at the fact that, according to them, I escaped. I'm like, escaped what? Ooh, I'm under arrest, under what? Like, what is going on? They don't want to tell me. Okay, about 30 minutes or so, the matron walks in. The matron sits on the other side of the table. And like, she's like, are you Dr. Matthew? I'm like, yes. And it's like, okay, why are you here? And I tell her, listen, I'm here because of 1, 2, 3, 5. We brought medication for somebody. My friend went up to this particular ward and whatnot. She's like, okay, let's see if that's true. We are humble, right? And then now I'm with the security officers. I still do not know what is going on. So about 15 minutes, 20 minutes later, she comes back with my friend. And she comes back with this form and then she places it in front of me. She's like, you need to sign a statement. Oguti, you got injured, else you jumped out the window and that you are trespassing. I'm like, no, I'm not going to write a statement that I got injured while jumping out the window, and no, I'm not writing a statement that I'm trespassing. How can I be trespassing when I have a valid reason for why I'm here? And here, you just confirmed it. It's like, don't ask too many questions, right? So as they are talking, then they tell my friend that you need to go because it's not visitation hour. So then my friend is like, but then we came here with a car, so I need the car keys. They didn't want. They bad this back. No, Lem Motor was all over the news. It's part of evidence. What evidence? So my friend and the security are going back and forth, and she ends up getting the, what is this thing? Key, right? And then she goes outside, right? And so as this is happening, then I'm like to the matron, okay, what is going on? They're insisting on the trespassing thing. At this point, it's nothing to do with the Department of Health, nothing. Okay, I'm like, okay, since you guys are insisting, I'm like, can I please see a doctor? Like, no, you will only see a doctor if you sign the statement, right? I'm like, I'm not signing any statement. Okay, let me call my attorney. Left hand, because it's my right one that's injured. I reach into my pocket, I take out my phone. They grab my phone. They're like, no, you're not going to call anybody. and they put it there. So that's when then the police come in, and then they tell the police that no, she's trespassing. We wanna, open a case for trespassing, whatnot. Then the police told them that unfortunately she can't be charged with trespassing because this is a public thing, and you would have to tell him before, like in writing, that you are not allowed to come here, and these are the reasons, and etc. And then the police say to me, "You Dr. Matthew, right?" And I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "Are you aware that the Department of Health opened the case?" I'm like, "Well, I've seen it all over social media, but then nobody has called me or anything." They're like, "Okay, what we're going to do is that now we're going to take it to the police station because the matter is with the Hawks, right? So we're going to confirm with the Hawks if the matter is still there, no problem." I'm like, "Okay, but I still need to see a doctor." The nurses and all of them. So by this time, everybody's taking pictures, videos, all of that you guys are saying. And then they were like, no, because you not do this, magahambe. Then the police insisted that no, we can't take Lomundo whilst injured to the police station. If anything happens, Bazoti, it's us. Okay, no stress. Then they take me to casualty. I see the doctor, they do the x-rays, they do what they needed to do, give me painkillers, all of that, right? And then as I'm there, whilst I'm in the bed, the security and management comes, but they tell them to remove the drip. They need to put handcuffs on me so they can take a picture for the MEC and all of it. The doctor was like, "Okay, so we must stop treatment for you guys to do that." And they did it either way, fine. So the police then came, because remember the police came, and then I was admitted. I was admitted for about 4 hours, and then once I got discharged, then the police came back. So the police then came. I was in handcuffed, nothing dramatic, into the Brixton police station. So when we got there, honestly speaking, so when we got there, they were like, "Okay," we called the investigating officers for the Hawks. They were like, "No, it's still being investigated, so we need to book you." I'm like, "Okay, no problem." So we do fingerprints and all of that. Then I'm like, "What? Medical doctor, what?" They're like, "Yeah." It's like, "Okay, can I call somebody to call my..." They're like, "Yeah, you can." So I call my friend to tell her to call my mom so my mom can bring the attorney. And I tell her that, "Bati, I'm here because of impersonating a medical doctor." I go, "Okay, fine." When they check on the system, because Bati, there's a system, I forgot what you called, where they can check if you have other cases open with other police stations under a specific name. So when they checked this Matthew Lani name, nothing came up. So hence, it was only impersonating of a medical doctor. So my friend comes with my documentation. She's thinking that, okay, I'm going to show this, all of this documentation, and they're going to get released. And the police are like, "Nope." The media already, by this time, media is already at the gate. There's literally media at the gate. Everybody knows now. Matthew is arrested and all of it, right? So I get booked. They put me in my own cell, give me tons of blankets. Shema, I don't want to lie. I was treated very well by the police. Okay, fine. My attorney comes and is like, "Okay, you're going to appear in court on Tuesday." Okay, no stress. Tuesday comes, ngiyavuka outside, there's media, abantu bayacula kumnandi, yazi yini. It's that. So when I came, then the Hawks are the ones that came in. Then we went to their offices because they said they need to redo the fingerprints. And then after that, we went to the Johannesburg Magistrates Court. When we got to the cell, I thought, like it's going to be rough. But honestly speaking, it was very calm. Like, it was not as scary as I anticipated, even with the guys from Sun City and all of us. And then I call my lawyer, tell him that, "Look, I've arrived." So, because I have two attorneys, one of them comes, tells me what's going on. There's media, so you might, right now, we have submitted your documents. We are waiting to hear what the NPA says, and then bail, then you're going to go up to court. It's going to be media, so you must cover your face like Dr. Nandipa and all of TikTok is going to have a field. Hey, okay, fine. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you. We are enjoying.
Okay, fine. minutes, not 30 minutes, after 20 minutes, Chemi comes back. The matter, you are, but there's media, of course, no problem. So we go. Now the matter is withdrawn. The case is dismissed, basically, well, dropped. So we get there, speak to the media, and then I go home, and yeah.
Okay, Tommy, I want to go back a little bit. There's a specific interview that you did with is it Kelebogile at that funky show, and then you was I think you were head saying that you were a psychologist. What was happening with that? Was it you who was a psychologist at the time, or was it the other bitch that was with you for the interview?
Can you hear me? Because I couldn't hear you, but I heard you were asking about the relation and all of that.
Yes.
We can hear you, babe.
I can't hear Musa, like, I don't know, is it him or is it me?
Okay, it's fine.
Can you hear us though?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, right. Musa was saying there's a interview.
No, I heard Musa was asking about the show, and on the show it was written. No, guys.
I think the question is, was a psychologist before becoming a medical doctor?
I heard the question, but it was keep breaking. So from those bits and pieces, I was able to construct the question. Okay.
You may proceed and answer now.
Okay. I have addressed what is this thing? The girl that I was with was the.
Am I the only one who can hear him?
No.
You can't hear me.
Yeah, you keep breaking.
As soon as you start giving the answer, you start breaking.
And then you
try again.
Continue, Dr. Matthew.
So I can continue.
Yes, please continue.
Hello.